Hi, I am Mohammed Imran. In the next few minutes, I will discuss what is blockchain, how it works, and why it is secure and almost impossible to hack. I will be focusing on public blockchain like Bitcoin. In order to understand how the blockchain works, we will look into book analogy. In a typical book, we have pages. Each page have lines. All pages in a book are assigned a page number, and pages are connected to each other by this number in an ascending order. If someone tampered a page or removed a page, it can easily be identified with the help of page number. Consider an example of a book that has 10 pages. What will happen if someone removes page number 6? Since the pages are built on top of each other, it is impossible to remove a page without noticing that. In that case, to maintain the validity of a book, he has to regenerate all the pages from 7 to 9. Similarly, blockchain is a ledger which is storing transactions in such a way that it cannot be tampered by anyone without others noticing that. So let us imagine that a book is a blockchain. Pages inside the book are the blocks of blockchain, lines inside the page are the transactions or entries of a block, and page number are the signature or a hash of a block. Similar to a book, all blocks are connected by signature of a block. That is, each block contains signature of current block and signature of the previous block. Let us dig deep into a block. The first block in a blockchain is known as Genesis block. This is the initial block of the blockchain. All the other blocks follows Genesis block. We can also call it block 0. As each block contains signature of the previous block and signature of the current block, the previous block signature in Genesis block is 0. Signature of each block is generated by digest of a whole block. It uses SHA-256 cryptographic hash algorithm that takes any length of data and returns the fixed length of unique string. SHA-256 generates an almost unique 32-byte signature for a text. That means if someone hack into the block and change the transaction, the signature of the block will be changed because it is digest of the complete block. Similar to a page number of a book, when a signature of a block is changed, the link between blocks becomes invalid and it can be detected easily. This is why blockchain is immutable, that is, it is difficult to tamper but easy to detect. Besides transactions and signature, a block also contains nonce. Nonce is created by a miner. Miner is a computer or process who adds a new block in the blockchain and guesses this number. The signature or hash is generated by crunching the nonce and signature of the recent block. Generally, a nonce is generated by miners using such mining algorithms that the new signature generated for the block should be less than the signature of the previous block. That is, the signature of the blocks in the blockchain will be in descending order. Now, to guess a nonce, miners have to calculate signature multiple times. Miners keeps on guessing the nonce until the signature generated is lesser than the signature of the previous block. Technically, miners have to try millions of times before coming up with the nonce and add the block in the blockchain. That is called proof of work. Miners need mammoth computation power in order to generate a nonce number. It is because of this reason adding a block in a blockchain is expensive because it requires a lot of computation. The complex the algorithm to add a block in the blockchain, the more secure the blockchain will be. As it takes time and computational power to add a block in the blockchain, hence there is a reward for guessing the nonce and adding a block. For example, main incentive for Bitcoin miners as the block reward is 12.5 BTC, that is, as of January 25, 2018, or around $150,000, a significant amount of money. The average time taken to add a new block in blockchain is known as block time. Bitcoin block time is 10 minutes per block. In Ethereum, average time for new block is 15 seconds and reward is 5 ETH. There are thousands or millions of blocks in a typical blockchain implementation. As all blocks are linked to each other by block signature or hash, if someone wants to hack a particular block and make changes into it, needs to make changes by generating signature for all the blocks following that block and calculate nonce for them, which is computationally very expensive. That's why blockchain is secure. All these blocks resides on a node. Node cannot generally be a miner. It can or it cannot be. That is, it just holds copy of ledger without adding any new block in the blockchain. In a blockchain, there are multiple nodes. Each node in a blockchain contains almost same copy of ledger. Each node participates in confirming the transaction independently. Each node in the blockchain is connected to another node directly or indirectly over peer-to-peer network. It is distributed decentralized ledger, so there is no single point of failure. Imagine if a hacker hacks successfully and tamper blocks in a particular node. The other nodes in the network will detect the anomaly and reject its work, thus making it more secure and nearly impossible to hack. A blockchain consisting of millions of blocks and thousands of nodes is impossible to hack because in order to successfully hack it, hackers have to make changes in blocks not only in one node but across multiple nodes and successfully create the longest chain. That's why blockchain is considered secure and impossible to hack. To recapitulate, blockchain is consensus-based, secure, decentralized distributed database which stores data immutably over peer-to-peer network. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.